how should I sleep if I have back pain? And I also get it too with neck pain or what have you. So I'm going to go over that. I really recommend do not sleep on your stomach, like ever, okay? It's really hard, especially on the neck as you crank, and it cuts off the blood supply. It's just really hard on the joint. So don't ever sleep on your stomach. I'm gonna say that across the board, okay? Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. But I really advise a lot of times to sleep on your side, okay? So you want to get a pillow that is supportive enough to accommodate a side sleeping position so that your head is not too far down and it's not too far up. So you don't want a super fluffy pillow or too much. You want a pillow that's going to be more of a side sleeping pillow where it's going to support your neck. So you want to start with that. And then I recommend having 2 pillows, or quite honestly, I prefer a body pillow. So go to Walmart or somewhere like that. They're super cheap, and I like them because if you switch from one side to the other, it's a lot easier to bring one pillow along than it is to try to bring 2 separate pillows. But I'm in my office. I don't have a body pillow here. Although I should, because then maybe I could take a nap during the day. Anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to lie on your side, and I recommend put the pillows side by side. You're going to place one between your knees, okay? And you want to have knees tucked up. If you can accommodate or not accommodate, if you're comfortable in a flexed position, you're going to have your knees up towards your stomach, and put the pillow underneath your head so you have some good head support. Now this pillow for me is a little too small, okay? So I'm going to bunch it up. But ideally, like at home, I have a nice side sleeping pillow. The reason I have the second pillow here, or rather third, it's been a while since I've done a Facebook Live, so I'm messing up. I can't even talk today. Anyway, I like this extra pillow here because you can hug it, and it fills the space here. So I often have people say, well, I'm sleeping with a pillow between my knees. And I'm like, great. That's a good start. That's better than nothing. But what's happening up here? You know what I mean? So your hips are supported, and you're in a good position there. But then you're kind of collapsing through the night. And so you're getting this twist in your back. And how long are you there? 4 hours, 2 hours? Who knows, right? But when you have that other pillow, it fills that space. And I like to get it as close as possible here, okay? And and what you want to do from there is make sure that you're not spilling forward. So I tell people even to be really mindful that you're not just putting all of your pressure through your jaw and like hanging out on your head, because that can really start to strain. You might not necessarily think of it in your back as that being the cause, but your spine, guess what, is connected head to the tailbone. So, be mindful of what's going on in your head, and especially if you have headaches, okay, and jaw pain. I have a ton of people that tell me, that they wake up, they're clenching their jaw, they're feeling really tired in through their jaw. So like maybe I slept funny, and when I start to question about that, they're like, yeah, I sleep on my side. And I have just found in my own sleeping posture that I oftentimes, if I'm slightly forward, I'm resting on my jaw and my head, and it's taking the brunt of it's going through my shoulders and my neck, okay? So what I mean by that, you can kind of see more from the side here, is if I'm slightly in front of midline, meaning kind of like the middle of my body, I'm gonna be on my jaw. But if I just bring my body back just slightly, so I'm more through my shoulder and I'm not back, okay, but I'm resting more in that posterior backward position, okay? So just be mindful of that. Now, last thing I wanted to say, if you are interested in getting a little bit more of this kind of type of information for your back, especially if you're dealing with back pain, please let me know. Reach out. I'm actually teaching a class. I've taught this 4 times, I think now, called Release Your Root. And it's a really comprehensive class on answering questions, but going through how to use a small inflatable ball to release the hips, the pelvis, helping women, and really helping women with hip pain, back pain, and also kind of going into the pelvic area, because a lot of people don't realize that some of their women's health issues are actually connected to the back pain they're having, and nobody's helped them put that together. So especially if you have pain in the pelvic area, if you have pain with sex, if you have a prolapse issue, if you have a weak core, if you're leaking when you're coughing, sneezing, running, jumping, those kinds of things, and you have back pain, guess what, ladies? you may have a pelvic floor issue. So we actually dive into that too in Release Your Root. So the root is just really referring to the pelvic area, the root of us, okay? So that starts, that starts February 2nd. Early bird special goes on until next Tuesday, the 26th. I'm gonna leave the link below. Check it out. Let me know if you have any questions, okay? Thanks for tuning in.